Hello everyone. Now, since you have done the budgeting, you will have the surplus money left with you. Who does not want to earn good returns on the money while sleeping? All of us, right? We all love the rewards with less effort. And investing our saved money is one of the possible way to access the rewards when we are not working actively. However, it is not an overnight journey. There is an old saying which goes like, to become a master, you must first master the basics. So, before you make any investment into anything, there are some fundamental things that you should know, which will be applicable to all kinds of investments. We will understand these fundamentals before we start learning more about various investment products. Time is money. All of us have heard this phrase countless times since childhood. And this is true in literal sense as well. Let me tell you how. 100 rupees today is worth more than 100 rupees after 5 years. Why? One obvious reason is inflation. You can buy a lot more things today with 100 rupees than what you will be able to buy after 5 years. The second reason is that you can invest that 100 rupees today and earns return on it. For example, let's say if you win a prize of rupees 1 crore and you have the option to take it today or 1 year later, you will be fooled to take it 1 year later. Why? Because if you take that 1 crore today and keep that 1 crore in a bank account or maybe fixed deposit, let's say you will be able to earn the interest of 5% per annum. After a year, you will have that 1 crore with you. And of course, apart from that, you will have an additional 5 lakh of interest that you have earned. The earning potential of money with you over a period of time is called as time value of money. If you do not invest the money you have with you today, then it is worth less after a year. Somebody once said, we become what we do repeatedly. Just as a big tree requires time and careful nurturing when it is small, wealth and investment follows a similar path. Instant wealth does not happen overnight. And if you aim to build a significant wealth, start investing now. Like planting a seed and patiently await the rewards in the long run. While it can be challenging to see your investment not grow as quickly as you imagined, having trust in the process is very, very essential. The great scientist Albert Einstein once said, "The compounding is the eighth wonder of the world." But you must be wondering, what exactly is this compounding? Compounding is a process where the returns on an investment you have made are reinvested to generate even more returns. Let's understand this with example. If you earn a 20% return on an initial investment of rupees 100, that rupees 20 return is added to the initial rupees 100, resulting in rupees 120. Next year, this total amount is again reinvested, allowing you to earn returns on the larger sum of rupees 120, as against rupees 100 earlier, and this increases your wealth compoundingly. Let me simplify this eighth wonder with an old story. There was a king who was a chess enthusiast and an expert in the chess. He kept challenging everyone to beat him, and finally one day a sage won over the king. The king offered to give him whatever reward the sage wanted. To the king's surprise, the sage made a seemingly modest request. "O king, my desire is very simple. I want just 1 grain of rice for the first square of the chessboard, and double that amount for the next square, and continue doubling the grains for each subsequent square until we reach the 64th square." Without hesitation, the king commanded his servants to fulfill the sage's request. Grain after grain, they started placing them on the chessboard. However, by the time they reached on the 4th row, the king suddenly realized that he has committed something which he cannot fulfill. Now, can you imagine how many grains would be on the 64th square? Unexpectedly, it would amount to some number that I can't even read, weighing a staggering more than 500 billions of tons. Do you know how much rice the world is producing right now? It is around 700 million tons. While different versions of this story exist, all they convey is the important concept known as the power of compounding. But wait, the power of compounding applies not only to the assets but also to liabilities. Let's say If you don't pay the full amount of your credit card bill, in the second month, you will be charged interest not only on the principal amount but also on the interest charged in the first month. This means the interest keeps accumulating and compounding. Now let me tell you another interesting story about Ram and Shyam, who are twin brothers. Both Ram and Shyam attended the same school and college, and at the age of 24, they both started working in the same company, earning a salary of rupees 30,000 per month. However, their approach to saving and investing was very different. Ram decided to save rupees 5,000 per month right from the first month, while Shyam decided to enjoy life for a while and started saving rupees 10,000 per month after 10 years. Both of them invested their savings in a mutual fund that provided an average return of 11% per year. Now let's see what happened when they got retired at the age of 60. Ram's saving had grown to a substantial amount of rupees 2.78 crore, while Shyam's savings were amounting to only rupees 88 lakhs. Surprisingly, despite saving twice the amount that Ram had saved, Shyam ended with significantly less wealth. This highlights the power of time and the cost of procrastination. The longer time our investment gets to grow, the stronger the power of compounding becomes. Hence, the number of years we invest our money is more crucial than the exact amount we invest, and even a small delay can make a substantial difference later. To illustrate this further, let's imagine that Ram gradually increased the amount he invested per month by 2% per year. So, in the first year, he invested rupees 5,000, and in the second year, he invested 5,100, and so on and so forth. With this incremental increase every year, Ram could have accumulated rupees 3.2 crore by the time he got retired, as compared to his original sum of rupees 2.78 crore. In short, this story emphasizes the significance of starting early, being consistent, and understanding that for a compounding to work at its full power, time plays a very essential role, and hence time is money. Now you must be wondering how to calculate these compounding returns. There is very simple formula to calculate the return on investment, which goes like A is equal to P into 1 plus R raised to N, where A shows amount that you will get in future, which we have to calculate. P is the principal amount, the amount that you are investing today. R is the return on investment that you get per period. It could be a year or a month. And N is the number of periods for which you are going to invest. It could be again in years or months. To make it even simpler for you, we will provide you the tools. That's it from my side, and see you in the next video.